There have been rumors of a powerful undead being haunting Raven Rock Mine. This most foul thing is an affront to RK and all living creatures, and this menace must be dealt with at once. But be careful, the dead that walk are not to be trifled with. A reward will be offered to anyone who manages to slay the being to rest once more, or manages to lay the being to rest once more. From Runel, the guy in Falkreath.
If you're looking for passage to Solstheim, you won't find a finer vessel than the Northern Maiden. I'll give you a fair price. Not many people headed over there these days. If you ask me, I can't blame them. Things aren't what they used to be out there.
Why sell it all then?
They still pay me for supplies and passage, and I can always use the coin. Still interested in heading over there?
Yeah.
You've got yourself a ship. We'll cast off immediately. Well, here we are. Welcome to Raven Rock. Just be careful here. Things aren't what they used to be.
I don't recognize you. So I'll assume this is your first visit to Raven Rock, Outlander. State your intentions.
Actually, I'm just looking for work.
You've picked one of the worst places in Morrowind to do that, but suit yourself. Just remember, Raven Rock is sovereign territory of House Rederer. This is Morrowind, not Skyrim. While you're here, you will be expected to abide by our laws. Any questions?
Get out of the way. So, Raven Rock is purely a Dunmer settlement?
Raven Rock started out as an imperial settlement. The Empire decided to abandon it, just as my people were first setting foot here. They left the town a shambles. When House Rederer took over, we turned it around and it became ours. And even if it's been a struggle to make this island livable, we're proud to call it home.
Okay.
Northern Maiden is ship-shape and ready to go.
Yep.
Before you even ask, yes, I have the supplies you requested.
If it wasn't for the bulwark, we'd be digging our houses out from beneath the ash.
Looking for any potions, ingredients, alchemical supplies?
Damn it, woman. I said to leave me be.
Cretius, last time you explored the mine, you almost fell to your death. I'm not spending the rest of my days as a widow.
And I'm telling you that I'll do whatever it takes to find my great-grandfather's remains. He's down here. I can feel it.
That was almost 2 centuries ago. There may be nothing left to find.
Just let me go, woman.
Cretius, you're an obstinate old fool, and you're going to get yourself killed. My apologies for Cretius's ravings.
What were you arguing with Cretius about?
That foolish old man thinks he's 30 years younger than he is. He's going to get himself killed traipsing around the mine.
Why is he exploring the mine?
He's convinced himself that there's some sort of conspiracy involving the East Empire Company and the mine's closure.
Really?
We came across some old letters that belonged to his great-grandfather in our house, and he believes every word written in them.
Ooh. So what do the letters say?
Cretius's great-grandfather worked for the East Empire Company. The letters mention some sort of discovery he was sent to investigate. There's really nothing remarkable in the letters. I don't know what he's so excited about.
So who was his great-grandfather?
Gratian Corellius. He was an explorer for the East Empire Company. They'd send him all over Tamriel when they had difficulties in a mining operation. Poor man.
I think you could actually meet him in Morrowind.
Just to end up dying at your own doorstep?
I could be wrong. So what happened to him?
There was a horrible accident, and he was killed when one of the tunnels collapsed. They were never even able to go down there and recover the body. The East Empire Company sealed that section off to prevent any more tragedies. Cretius is convinced it's a story cooked up by the company to cover up something else, but I don't know.
And you don't agree with Cretius?
My beloved is almost 80 years old, and I think the shock of finding one of his ancestors' things has left his mind a bit confused. I love him dearly, and I support everything he does. But I can't let him chase this silly idea, or he may end up joining Gratian in a rocky grave. I'll gladly share my knowledge with you.
Oh, nice. She's a common trainer for restoration. Okay. So how'd you meet?
To understand how we met one another, you have to appreciate what he's going through. Cretius is a third-generation miner. All his life, he's lived and breathed nothing else. By the time Cretius came of age, the ebony mine in Raven Rock was shut down. He took that quite hard.
Why didn't he move elsewhere to find work?
Our home has been in his family for over 200 years. Leaving would have been like abandoning precious memories. Instead, he stayed on Solstheim and spent most of his life prospecting for a new ebony source. Sadly, it never surfaced. A decade ago, this drove him into a deep depression. He shut himself inside his home and refused to come out.
And this is where you met?
It was. After refusing to allow anyone to bring him food, Counselor Morvain ordered his door to be knocked down before Cretius starved to death. I was a temple priest at the time, and they had me use my healing arts to restore strength to his ailing body. I stayed for a while and cared for him, then I suppose we fell in love.
Aw, you're a priest at the temple?
Far from it. In fact, I'm no longer welcome there.
Why?
In all honesty, it came down to a disagreement between what I believe and what Elder Othraloth believes. I'd prefer not to get into the details, but let's just say our opinions about the current status of the tribunal vary widely.
Huh.
Be careful out there.
Who in the blazes are you? Can't you see I'm busy?
Doing what?
Why should I tell you? I don't even know who you are. Exploring, huh? Most folks think this place isn't worth the effort. But mark my words, these mines hold a secret that could put Raven Rock back on the map.
What sort of secret would be hidden here?
A secret the East Empire Company swept under the rug 2 centuries ago. It killed my great-grandfather and left Raven Rock with a worthless and tainted mine. You never heard of them? They're the largest trading company in Tamriel, originally chartered by the Emperor of Cyrodiil himself. Gratian Kyrelius. He spent his entire life exploring ancient ruins across Tamriel, and he died in these very mines almost 200 years ago. The East Empire Company called it a terrible accident, claiming that he was lost in a rockfall. But I know better.
What's your proof?
My wife and I were cleaning out our home, and we came across some of my great-grandfather's things locked in an old chest. I found an unsent letter he'd written to the East Empire Company, and a key.
What did the letter say?
It describes a discovery that was made in the mine by some of the diggers. They wanted Gratian to take a closer look. The East Empire Company must have felt it was of great value, as they locked that section of the mine off from everyone else. It is. Well, I assume it is. I haven't been able to find the entrance. Finally, someone who believes me. I'm telling you, there's something big down there. Something that the East Empire Company wanted to hide from everyone.
So why are you telling me this now? Why didn't you... Oh, yeah. You tried to do something and they ignored them.
Look, my wife nags that I'm too old to go traipsing around these mines chasing my story. Time's my enemy. It's caught up with me before I could find the answers that I'm looking for. I do. I want to know what happened to Gratian, and what the East Empire Company is keeping from all of us.
Any idea where to start?
Gratian kept a journal of notes about his discoveries. If you can find his remains, I'm hoping it will help. Here's everything I have. The letter, the key. Please, do this for me, so I can finally regain the respect that I've lost. Look, I know I don't have much to go on. I have that unsent letter, and that's really it. But I also have a miner's instinct that's run in my family from before Gratian was even born. I may sound like a crazy old man to you, but I'm telling you, the tunnels here are solid. They would never collapse like that.
So, why were you arguing with Aphia?
She thinks that old age has addled my mind, that I'm seeing things when there's nothing to be seen. I realize she cares about me, but she has to understand that I can't rest until I find out what happened to Gratian.
What if she's right and I don't find anything?
Then I'll settle down peacefully and never set foot in this mine again. I've been waiting for this moment for a long time, even before I discovered Gratian's old things. I just hope both of you don't mistake my enthusiasm for insanity.
Oh, I don't.
Be careful
Okay.
down there. The mine can be treacherous.
Oh, nice. We have 5 potatoes we can take with us. And 9 torches. Wonder how long that skeleton there has been trapped down here. We got a East Empire pendant. See, I can sell most of this stuff later when I get back to town. Or I can just break it down for crafting ingredients. Hearing noises everywhere. Ooh, okay. That's more like it. Finding a Daedric dagger. And Dwarven battle axe. You can keep your sword, my friend. Oh, I need an ancient Nordic pickaxe to get that. I'll take that, and I'll take the arrows. But I don't need the sword, so... will be back for this. Notice how, and there's Gratian's skeleton. Okay, Gratian, I would appreciate if you could help us with the situation we've encountered in Raven Rock. Seems that miners have stumbled upon some sort of ruins under the surface near Shaft 3, and we need your expertise to take a look. I could send someone else if you're busy, but I figured you want to go since I seem to recall that you're originally from Solstheim. Let us know if you make any progress. Vandellis Thandarian, East Empire Company, Imperial City, Cyrodiil. That was 200 years ago. Yeah, I'm not gonna go through the entire journal. it's pretty long. I might, I might do it like later, but not right now. Oh, nice. Ugh.